So this new show came out on Hulu called Solar Opposites. Solar Opposites was made by Justin Nolan, the same guy that made Rick and Morty. And you can definitely tell from watching this show, it was made by him. Both shows have the same animation, style, humor, and it's great, but both tell very different stories. Solar Opposites is about a group of aliens leaving their home planet because it got destroyed by a meteor. And they end up crash landing on Earth. The aliens are known as Corvo, Terry, Yumulak, and Jesse. Their new mission from crash landing on Earth is to build back their ship so they can leave their pupa on Earth. Now, I know what you're wondering. Why would you want to leave this little guy? This is what the show calls a pupa. A pupa is an alien that will destroy a planet and rebuild their own planet to how it was. That's why they're trying to do this with Earth since they crash landed on it. And during the show, we see Corvo and Terry trying to get off the planet, but trying to enjoy it along the way. Well, at least Terry tries. Not really Corvo. But the funny thing is, that's not even the best part of this show. Okay, so during the show, there is a side plot happening that is so funny and interesting and entertaining. It's just so great. So Yumulak, one of the children in the show, shrinks adults that treat him wrong and unfairly and puts them in a giant cage, okay? Like a giant ant wall cage, okay? And like he ends up putting a lot in there. And it's so funny seeing how like their society evolves in the cage. Oh my god, it's just so great. Just like to see their society build up. I won't spoil that much, but it's just like they invent a religion and they call this place that they got like put in the Wall. And yeah, it's definitely worth watching just for the side plot alone. Just please. Each episode of Solar Opposites is different, but follows the same layout as most shows do. Solar Opposites' layout is that Corvo and Terry go out on Earth trying to find out ways to try to get off it, and also get used to their environment along the way. And while they do that, Yumulak and Jesse are usually at school since they're the children in the family, and they try to fit in the school environment, but it's really hard for them since they're children and they get bullied like a lot by like even adults. And once every couple episodes we get the side plot, which is really great. You guys gotta watch it. And this layout works well with this show, and most shows do this so the show doesn't feel slow and like it's lacking. But now, the real question about Solar Opposites. I've watched quite a bit of Rick and Morty, and it's a very tough call. They are both so similar, both so good, but in my opinion, Solar Opposites is not as good as Rick and Morty. I'm sorry. As much as I enjoy Solar Opposites, and I really suggest watching it, Rick and Morty, I enjoyed the characters' interactions more than I did with Solar Opposites. Just each of them, like, their bonds, it's really great in Rick and Morty. And how much like the story builds up in Rick and Morty too is just so entertaining and fun. But Solar Opposites still needs to build up, and like they still need to, like, Rick and Morty is like 3 seasons ahead of them, and this is their first season. And I'm not saying it's a bad show, and I really enjoyed this show. I would suggest you guys to watch this show. Please do. And I know they're going to continue it, and I'm really excited to see what the show becomes, because like they got a good story on their hands, and I'm really excited for it. So that's the video. If you guys have Hulu and you finished Rick and Morty, I extremely suggest watching Solar Opposites. It's worth it. And I know this isn't the Lego Ninjago video. Please give me some time. I got one other video in the works, and then I swear I will do the follow-up to that. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I really appreciate it. And put on notifications so you're notified every time I upload. And if you have a different opinion about the shows I talked about today, and you want to tell me how cool I am in the comments, either one, and then tell me down below. I read all of them. And yeah, peace.
Bye.